Hey everyone! It's been a couple of weeks, but we're back. It's been kind of busy couple weeks with me back to work, and of course Greg being retired. He's got so much going on.
Sure I do. Lots of fun things.
Yeah,
Not
working his
not
calendar.
video fun, but just
Yeah,
busy fun.
yeah. Oh, two hummingbirds. Let me see if I can get them. Ah, going
They're in
that
a
way. Anyway, we've been
squirrel.
watching the squirrel. So anyway, the garden is being attacked by our bugs. The typical summertime, July things. But all in all, the garden has done fantastic, minus the yellow squash. Every time we try to grow them, the vine borers have been getting them. Early on, the zucchini was doing really well. We were getting a few of those and even gave some
Yeah.
away. The cucumbers, same thing. We've been giving a lot of those away, and now we've torn down all of them because they're hummingbirds back.
Yeah. The spaghetti squash and butternut squash. We also got a
Yeah,
good bit of those.
yeah. So I've got those in the closet, and so that way try to keep them out of the light.
Yeah.
The hummingbird's looking for Miss Lucky. Let me see if I can get over there. Oh, it's at the Marigold. That's the first time it's been at the Marigold. Anyway, well, I'm going to try to make this a quick video. I know 30 minutes is just too long to watch videos, so I'll try to make it as quick as possible. But right now, probably the star of the show is the green stalks. The herbs that I have going over there, the basil is looking really good. Believe it or not, the romaine lettuce, even though it's so hot outside, I wouldn't say it's looking great, but it's looking better than it was. It was, little tiny things and like it didn't want to grow. So I'm going to take you over there first, and then we'll kind of walk around and we'll explain what we're going to be doing probably tomorrow. So here we go. There, I've got this basil. This is sweet basil. He's still going to seed. The hummingbirds love to come over here and get with these little white flowers here. Now, this here is my holy basil, and I've already made a second round of tea with it. And I've got them just everywhere. I keep trimming them back. And what I have found is if you let them get like 3 rows of leaves, you can cut above that. But see how, well, this is like one I've cut, and see how it's got the 2 other leaves going, and it'll just expand more and make it large. The oregano, I've trimmed it. I've got it drying in the house. This time I just laid it out on my dining room table. I'm letting it dry, but we've got that going on. The mint is starting to flower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the flowers off because I want this mint. This is a different type of mint. It's typically you see mint that looks similar to the basil, that's big leaf. These here are smaller, so I'm not sure. All it said was mint on the season or on the packet for the seeds, but it tastes like mint. And so I'm going to figure out how to make that grow bigger, but it's starting to grow real pretty lavender blooms on it. But I've got the oregano all the way around here. I went in because I like holy basil. I found I like the holy basil tea. I've got some planted here. I planted some there. Got it there. Got some more coming there. I'm trying to do it like in stages. And there. And all around here. But see, the romaine doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's not lettuce eating worthy yet, but hopefully it will be soon. More holy basil. I've been putting in all the pockets. I just pulled these up and I hadn't done anything. The romaine here is going to seed, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Uh-oh, got a raindrop. We got almost 2 inches of rain from last night to today. So, and we got a line of showers coming now. So we're trying to do it in between. Strawberries, as you can see, the shade cloth is gone. Why? Because there's nothing there. And the strawberries, I think, needed more sun. They weren't not getting enough sun under the shade cloth.
Yeah, they kind of quit producing.
Yeah.
And as soon as we brought them out from under the shade cloth, they started producing again. So,
Yeah. See?
so they need full sun.
Yeah. So learn that from us. Strawberries need the sun. And we've got some that are running over in this one. Now the runners hadn't started in the one I've already got a full one in with empty pockets that I transferred over here. But oh well, it'll come along. What I've done, I've got some tomato seeds planted there and there, and they are the beefsteak. We found out we like the beefsteak tomatoes, so I'm already starting to plant some more. The jalapeno bush, I've already picked a bunch of them off, but look, uh-oh, I feel the rain. Sweet potatoes, we got there and there. I've planted some more cucumbers, and I had one coming up, but he's kind of dying back, but I planted some more seeds, so I'm hoping they're going to come up. The butternut squash we had right here fell over since this morning, so we went ahead and pulled him up, and two of them had
2 out of the 3
wormholes.
had worms.
So we had to throw them out anyway. So I'm going to come around here. I'm going to, instead
It's
of
kind of late in the season for them, so that's not unexpected.
the blueberry bushes, that's going to be a work in progress. Here, the dill, what's left of it is going to seed. So, which is fine. That's what I want. Oh, there's one of them bugs. Kill him. Yeah. Nope, he didn't die. Where'd he go? There he is. He dead now. That basil that I rooted, look, it's still growing. Can you believe it? I actually got it to root. And I've got some sweet basil in there. I'm doing the holy basil, I'm doing the same thing too. I saved the stems and they are growing roots. So hopefully next video I can show you where I planted those. Peppers, we pulled the leaves up. They don't like to get their feet wet. They don't like a lot of water, so they are starting to look a little better. So we'll see what that does. Over here, got the chives. We keep putting them on our eggs in the morning. They're just looking so good. More holy basil. I'm going to have to separate that when it gets a little bit larger. The rosemary, I'm not sure what he's going to do. What I'm going to do, the holy basil that I'm rooting, I'm going to plant it right behind here. So that way I'm going to, when it starts going to seed, when it starts getting too cold, I'm just going to let the seeds drop where it is. And that way it can reseed itself. I don't have to do it. That's a win. The beans, oh Lord, I'm about ready to take these things down.
We just let them grow.
We have no beans.
I know, but they're not hurting anything.
No.
And they keep getting the blooms. They keep getting blooms, but they're not really.
No idea what's going on, but see, something's getting to them. I don't know what it is. So, tomatoes, you can see they are just looking really, really bad. Is that one? God, see? Right there is what's attacking the tomatoes. I don't know if you can see it. Watch. Dead. That was another one. Don't like bugs. And we did spray some stuff. What was it called? I'll snap a picture of it and have Greg put it in here. And it seems to be working. We don't see as many. Oh, there's another one. You see him right there? Oh, look at him. There's a bunch of them. Oh, he's going to do it to see what the proper name is. They were not here when I was here just a minute ago, because I was trying to figure out what it is. Yeah, kill them. I don't want him anyway. But what I'm doing is, you see how that tomato is starting to blush a little bit? I've been picking them off and taking them inside and putting them in the kitchen window and letting them finish ripening there. So that way the bugs can't eat them, because some of them have. I did find one back here. I think it was on that bush. And
That's also calling them the leaf-footed nymph.
yeah. So squash, I'm not sure what it's going to do. It's kind of looking
Cucumbers.
spinny.
I mean, corn.
Corn. Yeah.
Squash.
Yeah, squash. I got squash on the brain because I'm so irritated we can't grow them without the vine borers getting them. But anyway, they not sure what they're going to do. I don't think they're going to get very big.
No.
I don't think they like the shade from the shed. So lesson learned, not to plant any behind the shed. So that's still doing some blooms. I did cut off some to save for seeds so I can plant them. This bottle brush, he doesn't have any blooms on him yet, but that one over there has got a lot, and the hummingbirds have been coming over it. The Kajari melon, we only got one melon off of here, and that's the first time I ever had a Kajari melon. And let me tell you, I'm going to figure out how to grow these things because they are really good. When you smell the outside, it smells like a grapefruit, but then when you open it and eat it, it kind of tastes like a cantaloupe. What's the other one? The melon?
Honeydew.
Honeydew melon.
Kind of a cross between the two.
Yeah, and it's really, really good. So if you can find a Kajari melon.
This is now dying back, so we'll probably end up taking these out.
Gotta figure out why.
I don't think they were getting enough water back here.
Yeah.
And maybe it might have been sun. I'm not sure, because they might have been shaded out by the Cucuzi. But they didn't like where they were at, because we only had that one that produced, and when that would produce others, they'd just die off the vine.
And the Cucuzi, we've only gotten 3 off of here. Can you believe that? See how pretty that looks? And I mean, I've trimmed back the bad leaves and everything, but we just hadn't gotten anything off of them except those 3. And let me tell you, Cucuzi is really good. I'd rather have it more than the zucchini.
Or squash.
Or squash. I mean, it's got a real good flavor. So I need to figure out what's going on with it. So these may not last for the next video either.
Might have planted it on the wrong moon, as my dad used to say.
Yeah, I don't know. Those raindrops are starting to get a little bit heavier.
Yeah, it'd be all right.
3 bluebird eggs in there. They haven't hatched yet. So
should be about any day.
Yeah. Hopefully any day. More things that are not doing anything. I probably won't plant beans anymore. Apparently I'm not a bean person anyway. I just thought I'd try it. All the zinnias are looking pretty. Look at there, how pretty color that is. And then I've got more over here that, we've been having such high humidity, and it's been just rough on everything around here. Oh, there's a bee on them now.
Yeah, a large bumblebee.
Yeah. Let's see. I was standing over here earlier. Literally, there was a hummingbird right here, and it even got in my face. And it was like flying around like, are you human? You're not supposed to be here. Look at that bee. Yeah. He likes a bottle brush too. We'll share it with the hummingbirds. Oh, don't get on my head. Don't get on my head. Don't get on my head. Like, well, get out of here.
Leave them alone.
Yep.
He's camera shy.
But you see, that's what it is. And see, that's what they look like. Whoops. The wind's starting to pick up too. That's what they look like before they start blooming. But as you can see, that's why it's called a bottle brush. It looks like one of those bottle brushes. So anyway, we do have the shade cloth. Oh, there he is right there. Oh, he's flying all around. I wish y'all could see it. Oh, we got two of them. They just went up in that crepe myrtle right there. So anyway, we do have the shade cloth on here. I'm not sure it's helping too much. Greg, is that an ant bed coming up right there?
No, it's one that was there previously.
Okay. But
we've already taken care of it.
I think what's going to happen here, since there's not hardly any tomatoes on it, we may pick these off and let them ripen in the house and go ahead and take these down. Here's more of them bugs. I guess that spray, well, you know, we got almost 2 inches of rain, so it probably washed it off.
Yeah.
So, but see, as soon as I turn this thing off, he's coming inside. And matter of fact, the rest of these tomatoes might be coming inside. Replanted the cucumbers. So hopefully they'll do something. Yeah, I've already turned into working on the fall garden. Over here, I did some more beefsteak tomatoes because the squash didn't come up. That's a zucchini bush. We're trying one more time. And that one is a squash. And then over here, I did the beefsteak on it. So these start coming up. These are coming down and we'll replant more. I'm trying to decide what I want to plant here. If I want to do tomatoes here or whatnot. Now the tomatoes over here, the bushes up top are looking good. Like this tomato bush right here, he only has one on him. And I hadn't been able to find any more. Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, there was two on there.
Yeah, it's right here.
Here's the third one too.
Oh, we got a third one?
Yeah.
All right. But I mean, they're looking so nice up here. And these are determinate, and they're what, over 6 feet tall?
Yeah, that bush here has yet to put one tomato on.
Wow.
None.
So he'll probably come down.
This produced a lot.
It did. When we took all of them down, the last time we got a lot of rain.
Still got quite a few.
Yeah. The last time we got a lot of rain, we went ahead and pulled them because they're splitting. And I'll show you a perfect example of that. See that right there? And if that stays like that, you'll have a problem with bugs. And if you try to bring it inside, you'll get flies. Happened to us last July. Don't do it. Don't do it. It takes you forever to kill them. But it's got, let me see if I can get back here. Yeah, I don't think it's fun. I can show you. Well, hey, Miss Lucky. You're coming to say hello? You want me to come in there so I can show people the tomatoes on the inside? Because there's like 5 of them.
Yeah.
All together there. The zinnias, you know, we got all that rain, and I think we got some wind too, looking at the corn, how it's turned over. But this is a mess. This is a hot mess right here. I don't think I'm going to plant zinnias here anymore. I think something low that I can kind of get in and keep an eye on. But, you know, it's been too hot to get out here and pull the weeds for me. It's just too hot. The catnip is going to seed. I'm going to let it do its thing and drop the seeds and replant itself. So this, I'll show you. You can see them from the inside. See the tomatoes? I don't know if the screen is messing with it, but we've got a bunch of them over on this side. So, what you doing? You want to say hello? Nope, I'm just going to sit here and look cute. But anyway, not going to keep you guys long.
Yep.
There's not much to show.
And it's raining outside, so it's better to do our closing right here.
That's very true. So, appreciate you guys hanging in there with us. Things will get better. for the fall garden. It's just too hot. July and August, in Charleston is just not good for growing anything because the bugs are at their height. And so hopefully we'll have some more cucumbers and whatever else I decide to do. And then we'll cross over into like the winter where we'll have the collards.
Love collards.
Love collards. We'll probably plant more collards than anything this year because I like collards. So anyway, you guys have a good one. Oh, golly, 2 hummingbirds just were like right here, and I could have got them on film.
But they left.
They left. So one of them usually ends up showing up. But anyway, I'm not going to keep you guys. I'm not going to do it. So you guys have a good weekend, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully it won't be 2 weeks from now.
Bye.